Hi kids, I'm Storytime Pup, and welcome to the Storytime Pup Show. I'm so glad you came by to play. I love when my friends come by to play, and you're one of my friends. Are you ready to have fun? Let's see what we're going to do today. Magic marker, show us what we're going to do today. Yay! It's storybook time! We love storybook time! Well, hi kids, and thanks for stopping by for today's book. Today's book is Barnyard Games, and it's written by Tony Rubino. Are you ready? Okay, let's get started with today's book. Once upon a time, located high in the northern part of Pennsylvania, was an animal farm on the edge of the dark forest. The farm had a 6-foot fence protecting the farm animals from the more dangerous animals living in the forest. All the farm animals would gather in the huge barnyard to play games. Their favorite game to play was the game of tag. They all loved to run around and chase one another. It was a lot of fun, and it kept them in shape. The farmer's pet dogs, Omni and Baby, were Japanese Shih Tzu dogs and were very friendly with the farm animals. One day, they were playing a game of tag. They chased one another around and around the barnyard and into the red barn where the old plow horse Charlie was in his stall, feeding on some hay. "Hey, Omni, what's going on?" asked Charlie. "We're playing tag and Baby is it," replied Omni. They ran through the barn, back out to the barnyard, past the cows, the sheep, and goats, down to the cornfields and into the sunflower patch where Mama Bunny lives with her little bunnies. Baby finally tagged Omni. Now Omni was chasing Baby down the hill towards the old tool shed where the farmer keeps the farm tractor and other tools. Suddenly, Baby stopped short in her tracks, causing Omni to run into her and knocking both of them to the ground. "Hey, what's the big idea, Baby? I hurt my nose." "Quiet, Omni. Let's get out of here fast." "Why?" "Remember that big Grouchy Boar who lives here?" Oh yeah, I hope we did not wake him up." "I hope not, Omni," said Baby. They remembered the Grouchy Boar. He slept under the tool shed but did not like to be disturbed. The last time he was disturbed, he was very mean and angry. He was very big and mighty. He had 2 large tusks, and smoke came out of his nose. Omni and Baby started walking very fast up the hill to get closer to the barn. They wanted to tell the other animals how close they came to disturbing the Grouchy Boar. In the sunflower patch, Mama Bunny and her little ones are busy cleaning up the flower beds. "Make sure all the leaves are picked up, children. It is our job to keep the flower beds clean." The little bunnies just stood there. They did not want to clean the flower beds. They wanted to play tag with Omni and Baby. "Mama, can we play with Omni and Baby? Can we please? We will clean up later." Mama Bunny looked at them and nodded. "Oh, all right, but remember to clean up." The bunnies jumped into the air and gave a high five and a victory cheer as they ran to play tag with Omni and Baby. The other animals were already running around playing tag when they noticed the groundhog coming out of his den under the barn to join the game along with the ducks, chickens, and pigs. Now the groundhog was it, and he was trying to tag someone, but he was a little pudgy and could not run as fast as the others. He finally tagged one of the bunnies. The groundhog was so happy to have tagged one of the bunnies that he started to yell, "I tagged him! I tagged him! The little bunny is it!" As the little bunny chased after everyone, he ran past a large boulder and noticed Mama Bunny coming out of the sunflower patch. "Hi, Mama!" yelled the bunnies as they ran by. "Do you want to join us?" "No, I am worried for the chipmunks. I have not seen them all day," she answered. Everyone stopped playing tag to help look for the chipmunks. They looked under the boulder, under every rock, behind every bush, in the barn, in the chicken house. They looked everywhere in the barnyard and could not find them. Robin Redbreast was high in the sky, flying over the area. George, the absent-minded owl, was up in the tree and forgot what he was looking for. They searched everywhere, except near the tool shed. The chipmunks knew not to go where the Mighty Boar slept. Everyone thought, where could the chipmunks be? Where did they go? Robin Redbreast flew back to the oak tree to check on her little eggs in her nest. She noticed the red squirrel on a lower branch of the oak tree. Hi, Mr. Squirrel. How are you this fine day? Hello? Do you hear me down there? She asked. The red squirrel was also looking for the chipmunks and started to climb down the tree to join the others in the search. After Robin Redbreast checked on her eggs in her nest, she flew back to the sky again to see if she could spot the chipmunks. Everyone was worried. They were afraid the chipmunks somehow went into the dark forest. Suddenly, Robin Redbreast noticed something moving in the tall grass at the foot of the dark forest. It was the chipmunks! I see the chipmunks! Something is chasing them! Yelled the robin. What is chasing them? They all asked. I don't know, but he is big! They all knew why the farmer built the fence and knew not to stray on the other side. The dark forest is home to large wild animals who would love a farm animal to be on the other side of the fence. The others were getting nervous on what kind of wild animal is chasing the chipmunks. The farmer was plowing the lower fields and could not help them. Just then, the chipmunks came running through a small hole in the fence. Help us! They cried. Please help us! The chipmunks ran to the safety of their homes under the large boulders. The others were confused to what was chasing them when all of a sudden a large gray coyote leaped on top of the fence. He was searching the barnyard with his yellow eyes and sharp teeth, waiting for one of the animals to move. Everyone was frozen with fear as the coyote stared at them. Don't anyone move! Yelled Baby. Stay still! If you move, he will chase you! Bunny saw their mama hiding behind the sunflowers and started to run towards her. Omni and Baby were yelling not to run, but now everyone started to run. The coyote leapt off the fence and started chasing the chipmunks around the boulder into the barnyard. The little bunnies reached their mama, and she took them to the safety of their bunny hole. Now the hungry coyote started chasing the other animals around the barnyard. Everyone was yelling and screaming and running in all directions. The coyote did not know who to chase next. The squirrel ran back up the oak tree. Robin Redbreast flew up to her nest where George the owl was still trying to figure out what was going on. Omni and Baby knew that they had to get the hungry coyote off the farm, and the only ones who could do it was the Mighty Boar. They yelled for everyone to follow them down to the tool shed, hoping to wake up the sleeping boar. They started yelling and screaming, louder and louder. Dust was flying everywhere as the coyote chased them around and around the tool shed. Why won't he wake up, Baby? Cried Omni. I don't know, answered Baby. I hope he's there. The coyote was getting closer and closer to the groundhog, who was at the end of the line trying to keep up with the others. All he could see behind him was dust. Suddenly, the coyote made a leap forward, and in a split second was behind the groundhog, showing his sharp teeth. The groundhog gave out a loud yell as the coyote almost caught him. Wow, that was too close, cried the groundhog. Everyone was yelling and screaming louder and louder, hoping the Mighty Boar awakens to help them send the hungry coyote back to the dark forest. With a mighty roar, the Mighty Boar burst through the tool shed into the path of the charging coyote, grabbing him by the neck and stopping him in his tracks. The coyote's eyes opened wide as he stared into the red eyes and sharp tusks of the Mighty Boar. You woke me up, rumbled the boar. You don't belong here. All the animals were so afraid of what the Mighty Boar might do to the frightened coyote that they really felt sorry for him. the frightened Coyote broke free from the Mighty Boar's grips and leaped back over the fence, never to be seen again. Everyone thanked the Mighty Boar and cheered him. They gathered around their newfound friend and invited him to play a game with them. The Mighty Boar thought about it and asked them what kind of game. They all shouted out together, "Tag! And you're it!" The end. So what did you think about today's book? That was pretty exciting. Boy, all that running around and craziness trying to get away from that coyote. Oh, I'm glad everything worked out in the end. I hope you enjoyed today's book. I want to say a great big thank you to Tony Rubino for this fun book about the Barnyard games. There's one more thing that we always do at the end of every show. Magic glasses. Magic glasses lets me see some of my friends who came to play. Maybe I'll see you today. Magic glasses, that's the way. Show me my friends who came to play. Okay, now everyone smile and wave and let me see if I see you. Well, I see Bobby, and there's Sienna, and Paul. Hi, Michael. Well, there's Summer and Casey. I see Betsy and Garrett. There's Lois, Lily Mae, and Julia. Well, there's Marcus and PJ and Flora and Ava. I see a lot of my friends waving at me. Did I see you today? If not, maybe I'll see you next time. Make sure you check back soon, because we'll be adding a bunch of new shows every week. Make sure you have an adult. Click on the subscribe button right here. That way you won't miss any of the fun. Moms and dads, make sure you visit the Storytime Pup website to sign up for our great free giveaways. We have giveaways for books, CDs, DVDs, t-shirts, and other great stuff. Sign up just once, and you'll have a chance for all the drawings to come. And kids, don't forget to tell your friends about Storytime Pup. And before I go, here's a great big hug for all my friends. Thanks for stopping by to play. I'll see you real soon. Bye now.